What's up, everybody? This is DTM Delta Tango Mike joining you this Wednesday morning. Let me fix my headset. I hope you have been having a great week so far. It is Wednesday morning. I stream on Mondays and Wednesdays at 9 a.m. and then on Tuesdays at 9 a.m. for my subscribers here on Behance. So if you're catching this on YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, or Behance, welcome to the stream. And if you're catching this in the Discord, you can join us in the Discord by clicking through into the Wednesday Vectors 9 a.m. Chat. Yes, you should. You should. There we go. Yeah, I'm just responding to people on the Discord. You want to join us in the Discord? That's cool. It's free. Just come on through and you'll find us. Click on the links in the description of the video, and feel free to leave a comment. Make sure and watch the show from the background. And sketched it. We also have a chat right here. Yeah, you can always answer that. Add in text in the chat in the Discord on Behance. We got Alex, Aja, Adeola. A lot of A's today. Look at that. Janet in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm new here. What's going on? Says Adiola. All right. Well, what's going on today, and this is a great question because I was about to move into that, is that I'm working on an art show. And it's an art exhibit that's happening this Saturday. Saturday, September. No, September. Saturday, not yet. Don't let it be September yet. Saturday, March 18, and that is this Saturday at 12 p.m. in the Kirkwood Library branch. Kirkwood Branch Library here in Atlanta, Georgia, where it's an art exhibit that I'm curating. It's called The Power of Women. Let me go ahead and share my screen so that we can get right into what we're going to talk about today and work on. And so basically, what that is a art exhibit where 15 women have brought artwork together for a group art exhibit, and I'm going to work on the video shorts. So we're working with Adobe Premiere and Adobe Photoshop today. I am usually the 2D illustrator, vector artist, doing vector art, and but today I want to be able to promote this show, get people to pay attention to it, get people to come out to it, and so it's like, you know what, let's make some video shorts. But of course, the video shorts doesn't feature me. It's not me in the video shorts. It's actually the artist who brought artwork in, who is going to be in the video shorts. So let's take a look at the art show and the details, and then we'll go through the process. And so basically, I want to create video shorts that I can use to promote the art show this whole week, starting today. So today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's it. So we only got 3 days of getting the word out. I want to make these shorts. I also want to provide these shorts to the artists so they themselves can add them to their Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. What's that other thing that I'm on? I do a lot of stuff. I'm everywhere. Not WhatsApp, but the yellow one, Snapchat. So what I want to do then is make sure that everybody gets a chance to promote the show. And so the show is The Power of Women. Let me see if I can see this whole thing. Yes. The Power of Women. That's the name of the show. It's Women's History Month art exhibit. Art and poetry by women of all ages. And I should take that out because that's not important. It was important when I was doing the art call. I wanted women of different ages, including young girls and teenagers and whatever age. So that's why I use the word all ages. In any case, it's art by Brassy, Shakira Bryant, Tony Taylor, Jill Rucker. Hold on. That got in the way. I'm sorry. Jay Roselle, Angelica Hardy. So let's start this again. Art by Brazzy, Shakira Bryant, Tony Taylor, Joe Rucker Simmons, Mr. Soul, Jay Roselle, Angelica Hardy, Martina Taylor, Your Majesty Kimmy, Kanuri Elise Fowler Yicaulo. I'm not sure if I got that right. Deshanae Thomas, Helena, Shannon, Mel, Tracy, and Ashley. That's a lot of artists. That's a lot of art. And you don't want to miss out. If you're in Atlanta, you should come to the show and check out this artwork. It is Saturday, March 18th from 12 to 4 p.m. Free at the Kirkwood Branch Library, 11 Kirkwood Road, Northeast Atlanta, Georgia. And the agenda for that day is having fun, hanging out with artists, getting is a first look at the art that's on the wall, and then having conversations with the artists themselves. So it is going to be a nice hangout with artists, and discussing the power of women during Women's History Month art exhibit. Yes, and it so happens that this year's theme is storytelling, women storytellers. I think it's going to be great. So there it is. That's what we're working on. And so because of that, let me go ahead and show you what I've done. So when you're planning on working on promoting, creating promotions, creating some marketing materials for a project, what you want to do is first establish what's it about. Okay, this is what it's about. Here's the who, what, when, where, why. Next is to go ahead and get your materials together. So I have a few materials, and let me go ahead and check it out. So first things first, I have, that's my Artist King. Here we go, Kirkwood Library. Boom. I have video interviews with the artists. Yes, 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 yes. And they're in no particular order. You can't hear it, but it's playing. And if I want you to hear it, I could do that. Let's see. Let me see. I'm setting up the mic, headphones.
I work with paints, so acrylics, sometimes watercolors, a lot of mixed media, found objects, and sometimes jewelry and beading and glass.
And what are the themes of your art and why?
The themes of my art are typically non-traditional or alternative blackness. I grew up the black sheep kid, so very punk rock, goth, things like that. So my elements always.
Now, I recorded interviews. They're short 2-minute interviews with different artists. That was Deshanae, and this is Mel.
And with this, I wanted to show a visual representation of the lineage.
And you can see there's a microphone right here. So I did bring a microphone. I used this iPhone. I use an iPhone. It's actual iPhone that I'm using right now. For this webcam. Today I'm using an iPhone as a webcam. And so I used that iPhone. I had OBS. So the audio went into OBS. The camera went into OBS. But it was on the Mac. So with the Mac, you can use your iPhone to to connect to a Mac and use the iPhone as a webcam. Oh, it's super awesome. That's super awesome. So that worked out really well. And so I got my recordings, right? Got the recordings. What is this here? Oh, yeah. One of the artists I had to record while she was in her own 2 different location. What is your name and where are you from? And so,
my name is Angelica Hardy.
And in this one, the audio and video is not in sync because it was going through the internet and doing the cloud recording. But I do have the audio by itself. Media player, VLC. Where's my VLC? There it is, VLC. What's up, Gareth in the house? I don't need a new version.
Okay. to hear
Oh.
each other is also so when I
Oh, so the VLC is not playing this. Oh, that's the audio file. That's right. And so the audio sounded okay right there. So there's a couple of things that I'm gonna have to do. Let's write that down. Let's write that down. Oh my gosh. I'm going to just grab a one of my. I should make a new one. Let's go. Let's go ahead and make a new note. This is how you organize video shorts. So video shorts for Power of Women art exhibit. Because there's going to be a few things, a few steps that I might have to take here. All right, one is going to be audio adjustments. Sorry about that. Sorry, audio adjustments. And that may include Adobe Podcast. You've never heard of Adobe Podcast? Oh my God. What's up, Garrett? Did I say what's up already to Garrett? I can't remember. Another is gonna be audio and video sync in some cases. Adobe Premiere. Then we're gonna let me see what I got. I got so this is some of the video interviews. I got it. Next thing is the branding. So the Power of Women flyers. That's Photoshop. So I need a couple of things. And here's one right there. This is photos, yes. And that's a solid image for the stories, right? You can add that into the stories or even just add it into the video. So now it's the composition, video composition, editing, and export. Adobe Premiere. I'm also gonna make individual story cards. I'm gonna call them story cards. That's Adobe Photoshop. And I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yes, audio adjustments. Audio formatting. And that's gonna require Adobe Audition. There it is. Woo, it's a lot of steps. And you know what? I need somebody. And somebody needs to tell me, please, give me an insight as how do people make these shorts with text overlays on them that are captions that capture the words that the person is using. I need to know what app is that. I have a Samsung Z Fold right here in front of me. I have a Surface Duo right here in front of me. Ooh, it's low battery, and I have an iPhone. So, and then I have an iPad also. I have an iPad down over there I can grab. So I need to know. Somebody has to please. Dun, 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 dun. Garrett says Premiere does captions. Okay. You know what, Gareth? Yes, that. Is it a plugin or are you talking about the new Premiere stuff? Because I don't know. I didn't know if it was already out. But that is going to be something. How can I add cool looking captions to my shorts? To my video shorts, not to my... All right, boom. And I know the text looks little. I'm sorry, because, you know, it's just a high resolution monitor, and so things look little. Sorry. Gary says it's a built-in transcription, so I'm gonna look into that. that's not what I'm talking about, but thank you for that. And that is a great idea. Let me see. Adobe Premiere, audio and video sync. Captions. Adobe Premiere. So let's add it in there for now. However, there's these cool captions with that pop in different parts of the screen and stuff, like those captions. And so what I'm gonna do is and connect with people who I see using those and be like, hey, what app is that? Can you tell me? Can you give me a little insight? I know a lot of people who's posting stream After Effects. Maybe it's After Effects, but you know what? Here's the crazy part, Gareth. I don't think it's a fancy. I don't think it's a official app from Adobe that does those effects for people who posting on TikTok. Look on TikTok sometimes, because these are regular people just using phone apps. It's not big time creators. These are just regular people. Big shout out to E Sketched It and Bennett in joining us in the Discord. E Sketched It asked the question. I will answer your question, and we'll get into that before the end of the stream. But thank you, Gareth. I need to know how to add cool looking captions, not just basics. But I could, and I don't want to, I don't want to sit there and format the text myself. So that's going to be something to deal with. All right. So like I said, this is the video shorts for the Power of Women art exhibit featuring the artists as they share. You know what? It doesn't have to have all these capital letters. As they share their thoughts, and they share their message on the power of women. There you go. This is a funky keyboard, so that's the reason why my that's the reason why some of the text is a little off. All right. There's Bennett, thank you for joining us on the Discord. And yes, now I'm glad that you can see the you do have to join the chat, and you did it. Christopher Williams in the house. Welcome to the stream. Let me see if I missed anybody else. Okay, cool. All right, so that's the to-do list for today. Let's go ahead and set it over to the side. Let me see if you can see that. Yep, there it is. Okay, this is the power of women. So I have my elements. Right? Elements. Video interviews. Branding. PNGs. Thumbnails. Story images. Artists. Pictures. I may not need that. And so let's think about my composition. So my composition. This is all called pre-production. We're doing pre-production. Oh my god, I can't stand it. I can do it. I don't like it. That's why I do a lot of live streams. Like, well, let's just go live and see what happens. Why do I have to? But you got to plan. You have to plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Okay. All right. Composition is gonna be music. I don't even know if that's the right word. Composition, music, graphic. Of show graphic, art exhibit graphic. And then artist talking, sharing, art exhibit graphic, and okay, text. Text. Okay, no, artist sharing. Art, artist, maybe text. Text question. So I may have to type in a question anyways. I have to type in the words anyways. I'm gonna have to do it. I have an idea. I have an idea. Text question. Artist sharing. Art exhibit graphic. I said in music. And music. Boom. That's what we're working with. Keep it simple. Don't overdo it. It's tough. It's tough out here. All right. So we got my folder. I got my branding stuff, and there goes Adobe Premiere. Now, in some of these videos, let me see. I don't like where the window is like this. Why can't this window? Here we go. There it is. That's what I want. I was about to complain, and I figured it out. There's the video interviews. All the video interviews are in landscape.
Shakira Bryant.
But I went ahead and made sure that they were in the middle right here when I was recording them. So because I want to make shorts. I don't want to make landscape videos. I want to make portrait only. Angelica herself, I did that's the audio. Where's the video? This is video. Yeah, there it is. Cloud. Two different. Yeah, there's the video. Now hers, she happened to be online. We did this through the cloud, and she was at her home. I was in my office, and so she had her phone as what do you call it? Like this. What did I say that? What's that called? Portrait mode. And so that was cool. That was cool. And so I don't have to do much with hers. All right, just checking on a couple things. All right, so first things first is to start our project. And where is our document? I hate it. I hate it when it does that. Here we go. Composition. Portrait mode. All right, there it is. Let's start with that. New project. There we go. So I'm gonna call this the Power. Pow. That's what it is. Pow. Boom. Power of women. Pow. A friend of mine, I posted a video about the art exhibit coming up, and that was a friend of mine's comment on the post. Pow. Power of women. Yes, pow. Power of women. Composition. Comp. Let's do with that comp. My sequence, I'm just going to leave that word by itself. And I'm going to click on create. I don't click on anything right now. Let's just start the project. There it is. I like to work like this in Adobe Premiere. Everything is neat and organized. We have the effect controls on the left. We have the project files on the left. We also have our effects right there on the left. Then there's my timeline, and this is where I get to see what's happening. I keep it very simple. Here's some of my controls here, tools. I keep it very simple. We're not making Star Wars here. I know how to do 5 things in Adobe Premiere, and I'm cool with that. And Garrett, I should learn some After Effects, because there's some things I want to do, and I don't know how to do it, and I know it's an After Effects, but I need more time. I don't have time. So we're just gonna knock this out. First things first, let's go ahead and let's bring a video in. Let's bring some files. So double click into the import media there to start. There we go. We just had a DTM versus Odari. That's why that folder showed up. In 2 weeks, I'm gonna have another DTM versus, and that's gonna be against another artist. His name is the Mad Penciler. The good thing is that I like to keep things organized, so I have my Kirkwood library folder right here. Let me see, what do we have? What do you have? Power of Women. Look at that. Boom, there it is. Flyers. There we go. Let's go ahead and bring in this one into the list of media. Now, this is already portrait mode, right? Let me go ahead and click. And double click that space again so that I can go back into the library, and let's bring in Angelica. Now, this is where this one's gonna be extra work, but let's do it. Angelica video. Boom, there it is. Angelica video raw. Now the video itself is in landscape, but the picture is in portrait mode. So I have two different dimensions. And so before I bring anything into the timeline, I'm going to choose to bring in the Power of Women flyer. Boom, into the timeline. It would automatically, the timeline's automatically going to format as a portrait mode. Boom, that was it. That's it. I don't have to mess around with creating a timeline sequence that is in portrait mode. I can just go ahead, drag and drop the very first thing that I have on my media list is the Power of Women flyer, and it's already in portrait mode. There it is right there. And boom, I got my settings. Now, let's say you wanted to create your sequence yourself. What I do is go to File, New, Sequence, and then I've already created one that's custom. It says Story Reels, and it's already set for right here. Frame rate 1080 is 1920 by 1080 by 1920. There it is. Video settings right there. If you want to make your own, you go to Settings tab, and then you start typing in the frame size for horizontal and vertical, and then you save it. Save that preset so that anytime you come into your new sequence settings, you can just click the custom and whatever you named it, and bam, it's in there. It's in here. But here we go. Power of Women already in. Bam. Thank you, Gary, for helping out. Aisha, yes. Is that? Do I need my glasses? Aja. Thank you for helping, Aja. All right. So I got the Power of Women flyer in there. Let's make room over here to the side and get this Angelica video. There it is. Boom. Of course, the video is being sized down to fit the dimensions. We're going to fix that in a second. Let's listen. Two different ways. That's me talking. That's why my voice sounds cool, because I got the good microphone.
Louisiana, and my art professor, even
so you can tell that the audio and video are not in sync. It's not a hard thing to fix, especially when it's only one person on video. You don't see me, so I don't have to sync my voice. We only have to sync her voice. All right, but there's something about the audio that I don't like. It's a little high pitched because of the she's using those headphones that she's wearing right now, and I don't want a deeper voice, but it's a little bit on the high scale that could be helped by some audio adjustment, but we'll get to that in a minute. Right now, let's set the stage for what we want in the video.
2013.
All right, so select that video. Go in my effects control tab up on the top left, scale, and I'm gonna scale up. I just click and drag up. There we go. Look at that. Boom. Oh snap.
Art series called Women of Empowerment.
There you go. Mm-hmm. There you go.
A few months ago, and I was like, oh.
Maybe it's because the resolution is low, because of the quality of the video, because of the cloud. Think. Maybe I just make that not that high. Let's make it 250. There we go. And it's okay if we have this shapes on the outside. And the easy solution to that is just to move the video one track up. Go into my shapes right there. Boom. Click and drag on the video. Oh, yes. Sorry, Gareth. The link to the monthly challenge is invalid. Okay, sorry. Thank you, Gareth, for telling me. And you know what? That is true. It's because it was I was lazy. let me get rid of that. Yep, and so the link. Thank you for sharing the proper link. The link you shared is the Discord link you shared is the correct one, and that one's a permanent link. Thank you, Garrett. Thank you, Aja. When I click out, it doesn't take me to that link. Yes, sorry. All right, so I made a shape right here. Let's go back to my arrow or selection tool and just make this all the way big. Let's go on the left hand side, open up my shape, double click my color. Let's go red, boom, and set it underneath. There we go. There it is. Look. So now we do have a red frame all around.
I just never felt, and I said, okay, this time I'm gonna.
And so you can hear a little twinge of the digital recording. It's not good. So right now we're gonna save. Control S to save, and we're gonna open up Audition. Let me see. Do I have my Creative Cloud? Or where's my Creative Cloud? Where's my Creative Cloud? Right there. Let's open up Audition. Let me see. All apps. This is everything got updated recently. Adobe Audition. Where are you? It should be in alphabetical order. Why? Oh, I don't have it. Oh, let's install it. All right. So I'm going to need Adobe Audition because let me tell you about Adobe Podcast. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let's go to Adobe Podcast. Adobe Podcast. Oh, that's it. That was fast. Look at that. Ooh, it installed fast. That fiber internet is insane. Adobe Podcast is at podcast.adobe.com. Adobe Podcast, AI audio recording and editing all on the web. You may need to request access. I do have access. There it is. Boom. What's cool about Adobe Podcast? I can create a new project, start a recording. Well, let's see. What's up, everybody? This is DTM Delta Tango Mike. Welcome to the stream. Stop recording. And then it's going to also give me the words. And I can invite guests. So if you wanted to participate in my podcast, I can record a podcast on the cloud. It's super cool. Like, that part is cool. And then right now, AI is working on getting my words. There it is. What's up, everybody? Watch this play. What's up, everybody? This is DTM Delta Tango Mike. Welcome to the... There it is. Let's go to back. All right, so I have a bunch of untitled playing around, but there's also this other part of it. I can check my microphone or start with an audio template. Oh, look at that podcast ad. Let me click on that. Let me see. Hold up. Create project. Let's see.
Quickly and easily make standout content from beautiful templates with Adobe Express. Make stunning graphics and video stories in just a few taps at any skill level. Try Adobe Express for free forever today.
Ooh, Adobe Express forever. Right. All right, here's an example of 15-second ad for using a podcast. Okay, cool. That's neat. All right, but I want this right here, the enhanced speech. Boom, drag and drop your audio right here. So let me go ahead and check that I have audio. There it is, audio split. This is the audio from Angelica's recording, but what type is it? It's M. I don't know if this is the right file type, and this is why I needed Audition. So let's see. Boom, it don't go. All right, let's click on that. Let's see. And I can't tell the file type right now. Let's go. Power of Women. Video interviews. Angelica. And nothing matches. So the file type, it needs to be an MP3 and WAV files only. And this is something else. I don't forget. It's a M4A audio file. So let's go ahead and minimize Premiere. We got Photoshop open in case we need to make adjustments on things. And let's go ahead and open Audition. Let me see. There we go. Adobe Audition, open. Bam. Get started. Yeah. Let's go. I got stuff to do, man. All right, Angelica, her audio here. This is my audio because when I recorded in the cloud, I was able to keep our voices separate. which is a great big deal. Oh, boom, just drag and drop it into, can I drag and drop it like that? Or do I need to make a, no. Yeah, that's it right there. That's the editor. Come on. Oh, it doesn't let me do it this way. Oh my gosh. All right, let me see. New audio file. There we go. I guess I needed an audio file. Version 2. There we go. Boom, and then drag and drop. I should drag and drop. It's not letting me drag and drop. Oh my gosh. Usually that's how I do things. That's how I get things done around here. Oh, so I've done this on a different computer before. It was on the Mac, but that shouldn't matter. Oh, I know what. Let me see. Wait a minute. Is it already? Yeah, it's a folder. It's been extracted already. Huh. Let's see. Right click. Just says open. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Adobe Audition. Well, there it is right there. All right, double click it. Oh, that's the name of the file. It's not letting me do it. That's not letting me do it. Let's go like this and see if I can. There it is, Angelica Audio. Oh, I have to import it this way. Oh my gosh, I have to do the proper way. There it is. Boom. All right, let's play. Cloud, 2 different ways. This is too low. It's all right.
I didn't press anything.
And you're free to answer. Breathe, relax. You did good.
Me and who I feel like have made an overall culture.
Oh, this one is the Angelica Audio, but that's not the one I wanted. DTM Audio, Angelica Audio. So that's not it. Angelica Audio, video files. Oh, I don't see the folder. There should be a folder here. And the audio split. It's because there it is. I knew it. I knew it. Cancel that. All right, let's delete those. Get out. Yeah. I knew it. Come on. No, there we go. I was like, I know I can drag and drop. The problem is that it's zipped. There we go. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I know I can just drag and drop stuff. All right, here we go. There we go. Look. Bam. There it is. Oh yeah, come on. There we go. That's why it was something I did not understand. However, let's see what's the file type here. It don't say. Thank you for not telling us. File. There it is. Type. It's M4A audio. Okay, fine. Here we go. So now, what's interesting is you can see the high, the big waves is me talking. The small waves is her talking. Oh no, this is all hers.
I am originally.
And the other one, that was the case, and this one is only her.
From New Orleans.
So you can see how the audio is a little bit just all over the place.
These gifts are trying to come out of us.
So let's go ahead and do file, export, file, and we want let's see, browse, bam. We're gonna put it where it belongs. Angelica, split, audio 101, got it. Yep, and it's gonna be a WAV file. It can be an MP3. There we go. I think WAV files are higher resolution. All right, there we go. Click OK, and this is gonna be whatever. Go ahead, do an error when they save the file to this. For did I do something? All right, let's do it again. Export file. Browse. That's the right place. Let's do WAV since I wanted to do WAV at first. Let's go. There it is. That was fast. Done. There it is. It's right here. So there it is. The WAV file. There's drag and drop audio or upload. Let's just do drag and drop. It's easy. wave file right here. Boom. So I needed Adobe Edition so I can do the conversion. That's it. Not gonna edit anything in Adobe Edition. I need the full audio file together. It feels like it's a lot of complicated steps, but the reality is that, you know, once you get started on this path and find the workflow steps that work for you, it's easy to just get it done. And while we're waiting this, it says some files can take up to 10 minutes. Well, this is only like 3 minutes long. It's not going to take that long. Sketched it says it's asking on the Discord. My current creative experience is with Clip Studio Paint and Adobe Photoshop Illustrator. I'm in the process of wanting to do art full time, and specifically character design as my medium. Oh, I got a few questions for you. You sketched it, nice. Are you do you follow any character design artists online now? Who are they? Let's identify what character design is and who is out there doing it. That's my first steps. And then do you have a portfolio online? And because we are on Behance streaming also, and we're using a lot of Adobe stuff, do you have a Behance? The question is, do you have a Behance portfolio? That's the next question. So go ahead, you sketched it. Run with that. All right, as this audio is working through, there it is. Boom, that was fast. Okay, let's hear it. Let's see. All right, well, let's download it. There it is, says enhance. Let's put it right back in the same place. Boom, there it is, a wave audio. It just showed up right there. I see it. Let's go back to Premiere. All right, so this is her audio now.
Because it's so interesting.
Okay. And let's open our folder. It's the one that says enhanced, like they do in those crime TV shows. Enhance. Boom. Look, so there we go. Let's just drop that new audio file right where the same position as the old one. There you go. And there it is. And it's a little shorter than the other one. So let's go ahead and bring it in. Let's see what happens. Oh, that was me talking to her. There you go. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Well, okay. I'll keep you updated. And then, all right, let's go here. So yeah, after a while, she was done talking. So let's go here. Oh, yeah, this is a whole long video. That's right, because we did talk for a second.
I just draw them, and that's it.
All right, so let's go to the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. Oh, yeah, it's off. It's all good. Let's see.
Oh, there we go. Sorry. Louisiana, and my art professor, in 2013, Rodriguez Davis or Drake.
So of course the audio in video is not in sync, but it's also not in sync here. Why is that? Even though it's the same length. So I need to double check on this something here. But it's easy if I just look for the and not all videos are going to be like this. This one's the toughest because it was done through the cloud, and the other ones were live in person. So the video files are different, and this is why I needed to try this. Let's see. Let me see this. So give me a second about that. Oops. I will ask you a few questions just so we can get warmed up, and then I'll get into that real. Let me as it's getting ready. So she laughed. right here, there was a little audio right there. And so let's turn this on. Go here and go there. Let's see. Oh, it was just a little sound. All right, let's go into the meat of it. Boom, down here. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, maybe that's something here.
I do it.
Okay, she said I do it. Let's zoom in.
And who I feel like have made an
All right, so that's the new audio. This is the old audio.
overall culture, not just Black culture, but just
Okay. All right. So as you can tell, the audio is different. All right. So let's get to work. Unlink so that these are two separate. The original audio track is separate from the original video track, and let's listen to the words.
inspired me, and who I feel like have made an overall culture, not just Black culture.
All right. Overall culture.
I feel like have made an me, and who I feel like have made an overall culture, not
Overall culture. So she says the words. Her video says the words before the audio.
all over. I just draw who inspired, and now I'm working on. I'm just kind of all over. I just draw who inspired me, and who I feel like have made an.
And so, all right, let's. So there is also freezing.
In 30s and 40s that I draw, but then I
draw. So there she said I draw.
Then
I
I-
draw. You got to read lips.
draw, but then
I draw. There it is. And so she's saying it, but the audio already said it. Let's go. So I'm just moving the audio track around.
I draw, but then I also could finish a portrait of
I mashed it up. I mashed it.
Toni Morrison, just randomly, and now I'm working on. I'm just kind of all over. I just draw who inspired me, and who I feel like have made an overall culture, not just Black culture, but just overall culture.
Yeah, the audio is off still.
And it just makes me feel like when I draw these individuals, it's worse to me. Like,
because the video is skips. The video has some freezing moments, and so then that's when the audio's off track. But then the video will catch up, and then the audio is back on track.
saying thank you, even if they can't see it, I feel like I'm saying.
Okay, good. So there it is. So now we have matched the video to the audio. We have synced it. So now we need to match the new audio to the old audio. Unlock it.
That's why I do it.
Oh, it's almost close. It's so close.
I feel like I'm saying.
So that's why I do it.
That's why I do it.
That's why I do it. That's why I do it.
Like I'm saying.
So that's why I do it.
That's why.
And there it is. It's that's why I do it. She's oh, so close. All right, here we go. Move this right here and just kind of match up. Look, the little sound thing imaging. So go.
So that's why I do it.
Before I edit anything, before I take out pieces, before I chop it up, I need to make sure that the video and the audio are in sync.
Just overall culture.
All right, so there it is. So let's turn off the old audio and leave the new audio in.
Act. And it just makes me feel like when I draw these individuals, it's first to me. Like saying thank you. Even if they can't see it, I feel like I'm saying, so that's why I do it. Yeah.
That's me talking. Asking the question.
Power of women. I feel a very beautiful time where we as not only just as women, we have come to see
And
that
what I have to fight with myself right now is that the video and audio quality are not what I wish it was. That's it. So you don't want to put out a bad video, but I also don't want to have to reach out to the artist and say, hey, can we do this again? So maybe I just keep the video part that I want to keep for like the part where she talks about the power of women, and that will also mean that the video is like 30 seconds or less. You know. All right. Okay. Okay. So, this is where I ask. Tell me about what you. Okay. About the power of women. Let's keep going.
Okay, appreciate that.
And then that's me talking to him. Where can we find more of your art online?
Okay. I have a Deviant Art page, and
And so this is where we ask questions about them. Okay, cool. So here we go. Let's do one thing. Get rid of the old audio. Old audio is out. You're done. Move this. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's go and cut this right here. Get the razor. Boom. Cut. Cut. And let's get rid of anything afterwards because she mentions her social media, and I already have that. And I'm gonna add it into the text. Boom. Move that up so that it's so that track is on this the first one, on the first track spot.
feels as I actually put my emotions. It's a little scary. It
So
is
it's
a little
off.
scary able to do it, and it in my opinion, this is one of my favorite pieces I've ever created.
So the audio is let me go back. Let me see what happened.
My emotions. It's a little scary.
So she's saying the worst.
It is a little scary
It's
able to
still
do
off.
it, and it in my opinion,
So I think it has to do with the way some parts of the video are matching and some parts are not.
but then I also could finish a portrait of Toni Morrison just randomly, and now I'm working on. I'm just kind of all over. I just draw who inspired me, and who I feel like have made an overall culture, not just Black culture, but just overall culture. Actually, and it just makes me feel like when I draw these individuals, it's to me, like saying thank you, even if
Yeah. So the words, you can hear the words before she says it.
like saying thank you, even
Yeah. Go a little bit. Let's see. Three frames.
like saying thank you, even if they can't see it. I feel like saying thank you, like saying thank you, like saying thank you, like saying thank you.
So let's move it one. There we go. Let's say.
Like saying thank you, even if they can't see it. I feel like I'm saying, so that's why I do it.
That was so. There's some parts that are right, some parts that are not. I'm trying here. I'm trying to make this happen. That's me talking, asking questions.
Power of women. I feel a time.
Yeah, it's. Oh, let me. All right, don't cut nothing yet. Let's. Yeah. This is. Let me see. I'm gonna have to skip this one for a while, till I think of a solution.
My name is Angela Birdie.
See, look
I
at that.
am a
Video and audio is off. Maybe I just need to have like a picture of her, and but then the audio is still bad too. Like they are skipping. It's skipping. So let's get rid of this. We don't need this. And there it is. This is the meat of it right there. Let's see, what was that? That is the background, so we're good with that. Bring that over. Boom, bam. All in all, it's 4 minutes. That's a lot of time. So I think I'm gonna really just focus on the main middle
Is
part.
my main medium.
Those are her main mediums.
I mainly am a portrait artist.
Okay, it's portrait artist. This is the power women part.
Power of women.
Yep, power women. So that's really our main subject. I asked a few questions because you never know, and maybe I could use the rest later. But let's get rid of that. Okay, get this. Bring it in. Boom. So now we're talking about 2 minutes. that's not bad for a short. Okay. Let's go like this. Let's go like that. I wish I had better video. Oh, and that's how it works sometimes. Not everybody has cool cameras.
Power of women.
There we go. Power of women. Let's start with that.
Power of.
And you see it, and that what I like about this. Oh, okay. So check this out. Garrett says something about the transcription. Captions and graphics. Oh my God, what? Create transcription. Let's see what happens. Speaker labeling. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, oh, Gareth. What's up, Adnan? How you doing? It's transcribing. There it is. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me get my blade. Where did they go? Something. Essential graphics. No one any graphics. Thank you. But where? Oh, then my tools are up here. I like my tools down here. All right, that's fine. Let's get the blade. What's cool about the transcription is that you can edit when you with the text. And look, I can tap right here.
Power of women. I feel a very beautiful time where we as not only just as women, we have come to see that there's so many gifts and power that we have not tapped into. These gifts are trying to come out of us, whether it's or of dance or singing or
Oh my gosh. Yes, you're right, Garrett. Garrett is smart. Oh my gosh, Garrett, you scare me because you know everything. We need to clone your brain, bro. Okay. Think. Okay, let's listen to the rest of the transcription.
drawing or painting, and women, it feels like an awakening, like a rebirth, and we're finally born gifts to bless this world with, and to have and to hear one another, because that is another thing. To hear each other is all. So when I hear that, I think about how it is okay for us to show, and also our vulnerability, and the piece that I created that is it basically does tap into vulnerability and the pain that one could feel. You can still feel strong showing yourself. That's a big deal to show someone, whether it's your strength or your weakness. And so
okay, all right. So I'm following the captions, or the text, the transcript, and but just listening, and the glitching in the audio and the glitch in the video, I don't feel good about it at all. So let me hold on, and we're gonna have to skip the rest of this this one video because how do I fight that right now? How do I fight that? It's very tough. So let me go ahead and move this over. Boom, right here. What is the mark right here? 2 minutes. This is a 2-minute mark right here, man. It'd be nice if it was under a minute, but we're gonna keep this one at 2 minutes. That's all right. And yeah, I could probably shave some space here, right there. Let's make this duration of 2 seconds. There it is. Grab all of this. Boom, bring it in. Oops, don't want to do that. Let's just drop it right there. All right, take it out, and this is 2 minutes. Where is that? 2 minutes. There you go. Boom. So we'll bring this piece to lock our 2 minutes up. As a matter of fact, let me grab the video card from the beginning. Alt, click, drag, and I made a copy. Bam. There you go. And fill it in right there. So as soon as she's done talking,
I've ever created.
and that's it. And that's where she stops talking.
My favorite pieces I've ever created.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's pretty good when she says that I ever created. Got it. You know what? We don't need to cut that. What we're going to do is put this Power of Women picture out here like this. Get our effects, video transitions, and dissolve, cross dissolve. Boom. There you go. Oh, what happened? There it is. Come on. Why is it not cross dissolving? I don't know what happened.
I've ever created.
Huh. Something is not happening here. Why? I don't know why. I don't know why. Control S to save. Okay, we're done with this one. Oh, Power of Women or the story. Let's call this file save as, and this is Angelica. Power of Women. All right, Angelica. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it inside of the Premiere folder. Save it and leave it. Let's go into our assets, our project assets, and click on Angelica's name. Delete that file. Yes. Goodbye. And grab the other Angelica recording and delete that file. Say yes. And so now we go back to our folder and let's find the next artist. Let's go with Deshani. Let's go. Bam. I just dropped Deshani in. These audio and videos are better because they were, let's say this also, because they were recorded live on set. Deshani. There it is. Got it. Let's get Deshani in here. Boom. All right. Got it. And it's already rendered in. There it is. There she is. And yeah, let's zoom in. Let's go to edit, controls, and scale. Yeah, that's okay right there, like that.
I work with paints.
See, the audio is just better now. All right, let's go here.
Means growth.
And how does that relate to the art for this? And so now there was still problems because when I was recording, there was this rhythmic noise being captured by the microphone, and it's right there. The microphone's right there. It's on her chest. You can see it right there. Oh my gosh! All right. But I intend to use music also, so that's gonna help. But I don't like this.
The Power of Women means growth.
Okay, here we go. So the Power of Women. She's explaining what the Power of Women means is raise up the audio level.
Growth, because a lot of the time women are the ones that are pushing movement.
What if I was to try to enhance this audio? Will I be able to get rid of that? Let me see. It only uploads. It said MP3s and stuff. So I'm gonna have to do that again with Audition. Come here, Audition. Come here, Audition. All right, let's delete that. And video interviews, Deshani. Let me see if I can drop it in. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. You work with.
I work with.
All right, so let's export. File. Browse. Let me see. It's not Angelica. It's Deshani. Okay, 01. There we go. Save it. And okay. Now I go back into, there's the video. There it is. The audio right there. Oh my God. Oh, gotta love it. This is why, you know, you do what you can, what you got, but as soon as you can invest some money into good hardware. I'm still messing up with my audio, and I have good microphones. It's just somehow I could not get rid of that. And there wasn't no time. But if you can afford a good computer, if you can afford good internet speed, boom, let's bring it down. Let's see what happens. Put it into the, there it is, enhance, save it. Got it, and let's go, it says Premiere. Boom, there it is, enhance, and drop it in. Boom. Okay, let's see what it sounds like. Turn that one off.
And beading and glass.
And what are the themes of your art? And
The themes of my art are typically non-traditional or
Oh, you can still
alternative
hear the
blackness.
little thing. You can still hear that little, but it sounds like, but it also sounds better. It sounds like we're in a recording booth.
where can we find more of your art?
You can find more of my art on Instagram at Queen4.
Okay, that's all right. That's okay. Cool. Let's go like that. Let's all right, so let's unlink. Boom. Let's get rid of this audio. Let's get our blade. I should probably, I need to move that audio up. I don't like them when they're far away. There you go. Yes, Adobe Podcast is being used to enhance the audio and try to get rid of some of that background noise.
That black sheep and being the person who's a little bit different, but that's okay.
Is it free? It is free. I think it requires that you have a Creative Cloud account. I don't think you need to have a paid package, but you need to have a Creative Cloud account. Yes. Let's get rid of that. How can I move this? Oh, there it is, like that. I want it right here. There we go. Hey. Let's go right there. And the questions that I'm answering are being posted in the Discord. You're welcome, Bennett. All right, let's see.
What does the power of women mean to you, and how does it?
All right, let's go here. Boom, boom. The reason why my voice sounds really weird is because it was very low when I was recording her, because the microphone was on her, not on me, and so my voice was really low, and so it got enhanced, and it just sounds really, really, where her voice.
Power of women means growth, because a lot of the time women are.
All right, there we go. Oh, so her answer was really short. Let's see. I like that. Is that gonna be okay? Maybe I keep a little bit more. Let me see. Let's get rid of my question. Let's bring her in.
What does the power of women mean to you,
What happened?
and how does that relate to the?
And sometimes
That's right. Get rid of that. Grab this and go here.
kids, so very punk rock, goth, things like that. So my elements always have a little bit of dark.
And what are the themes of your art? And
The themes of my
Look, get rid of what I'm saying. It's not. I'm not. We're not here to hear myself. We're not here to hear what I have to say.
And what are the mediums that you work with?
I work with.
And what
This is how I envisioned the recording, but I didn't. I wish I was better at it.
Tell us, what is the name and where are you from?
That sounds like some nature program. Tell us, what is your name? Where are you from? Okay, let's see.
My name's Shawnee Thomas. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I work with paints, so acrylics, sometimes watercolors, a lot of mixed media, found objects, and sometimes jewelry and beading and glass.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay, okay, okay. I still don't like that whoosh, 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 whoosh in the background, but it's okay. So right now, let's go. Boom. So we got less than 2 minutes worth of audio. That's good. Let's go to the front. Oh, we got like a minute worth of audio video. That's great. That's great because what you want is you want to make the shorts. Okay, so here's where we at right there. Look, a minute is right here. Oh, there's the minute right there. Oh my gosh. Boom. I didn't go there. Bam. And why couldn't I use my where is my effects, man? For some reason
Sheep and being the person who's
cross to solve, click and drag it right there. Look and see, and nothing's happening. Okay, so this is Deshane. Save it. Let me close it because something's off about it. All right, so so far I got one video that's not really optimal. Second video, the audio is not optimal, but we're making it work because we're making audio adjustments with Adobe Podcast. Adobe Podcast, Adobe. Let me see. How did I get here? I just do a quick search. Adobe Podcast, and there it is. There it is. Podcastadobe.com. Copy. I'm gonna share it with you guys on Behance. Let me see anybody on Facebook or anywhere else. Nope. There's the link to Adobe Podcast. And you do need to. It's in beta. I don't know if it's available to all right now or if it's just because it's in beta. It might just be for a few of us. But go ahead and try it. So far, I like it. I think it's cool. All right, so let's close Audition for now, and then let's Photoshop is cool. We don't need anything in Photoshop just yet, so let's close it. Maybe the certain things are causing problems. I don't know. Audition. Let me go ahead and put Audition, pin to start, and pin to taskbar. iTunes, Blender, Slack, Skype. Let me see what I can get rid of. Oh, calculator. Unpin, clock, unpin. Let me see what else we got here. Audition. Let's go ahead and put Premiere. Pin to start. Let's see what happened. I got Illustrator, Photoshop, Fresco. There it is. Okay, and then these two. What I like about this computer is that I can run Fresco. Oh my gosh. All right, Premiere. Let's put it onto the taskbar. There it is. So let's put all of these together. Photoshop. Illustrator and Fresco. There you go. All right, let's open Premiere again. When something's not working, just close the program. We'll try to figure it out. Like, just try to turn it off and on. And every time I make adjustments and add a different artist, I will change the name and save it as a new file, so that I can always go back and work with the other files that I did before. There it is. Boom. Okay. So, all right, let's try this again now. Effects, dissolve, cross dissolve. It's not moving at all. There we go. It's still not doing it. What about over here? It's something is up. Come on. It's not letting me use cross dissolve. I did something wrong. What did I do? Why is that? Dip to black. Film dissolve. It doesn't go. Hey, Jack. Maybe Jack knows. I'm trying to use my cross dissolve. I'm in Adobe Premiere. I'm in the effects panel, dragging and dropping cross dissolve from the effects panel to my sequence timeline, and it won't stick. Like I drag it and drop it, and it won't stick. I restarted the program. I never had this issue before. I want to, I guess I could do other things, but I didn't want to. All right, I'll do it a different way. But right now, what I'm gonna do, since I want I want to change, I want to do a cross dissolve. I'm gonna do an opacity instead. There we go. So select the point where it's 100%, then select the point where it's gonna be 0%. And look.
Person who's a little bit different.
So I still made my own cross dissolve in a way, but it's like, why is it? Can I not drag? So I'm selecting cross dissolve on the left hand side, and then I try to drag and drop it into a place, and it won't. And so there it goes. There, I believe that Jack. Jack says maybe unrelated, but I had issues with the latest version of Premiere hanging and had to revert for now. Oh, that I can see. Foiled. Okay. All right. Well, that has to be the answer because I was trying to add the cross dissolve earlier, and right now a lot of these don't even work. Like they don't come out. They don't come out. And then I was trying to use it earlier. It wasn't working. I shut down, closed Premiere, opened it again. It's still not happening. So it has to be that. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and see what we got.
A lot of the messages in the piece that I'm featuring right now are about mental health and being that black sheep and being the person who's a little bit different, but that's okay.
And there it is. Boom. Okay, now I'm not done. I'm just all I have right now is I've brought in the video file. I enhanced the speech, the voice with Adobe Podcast. It does have an AI feel to it because like it sounds a little lower, but it does sound like you're in a professional sound booth versus what I sound like right now with this microphone right here and the audio bouncing all up on these walls. So there is so that's just a step so far. Bring in your video. Use Adobe Audition to export the audio out so that I have a WAV file. Upload that WAV file to Adobe Podcast. Then get it enhanced. Download the new audio file. Replace the old audio file with the new audio file, but make sure that it matches, right? And so right now, once it matches, then you can chop up your sequence so that I can take out the parts where I'm speaking, and because nobody needs to hear me, we only need to hear what Dishana is saying.
A little bit of mental health.
And so,
Power of women.
So these gaps right here is where I need to ask the question, right? And so I need to type in the question. And so I have my questions. The good thing is that I keep notes about everything. Right now, my notes is about what we're doing today right now. And the big question is, how can I add cool looking captions to my video shorts? This is what I need to post in here as the question of the day here, my announcement. And I've seen how different shorts on TikTok and Instagram, and they have the floating text. I don't want to have to type in the floating text. That's a lot of text. But I am going to type in the floating text when I ask the question. All right, so that's let's go back into Evernote. I keep track of everything in Evernote. Okay, you have to use an application. OneNote is free. I think it's free forever on all devices. I got stuck into Evernote a long time ago, and I pay for it now because I can access Evernote from my phone. I can access Evernote. And from any device, and write down my notes. And you need an application like Evernote. ChatGPT types all of your text for me, says the Reverb Mike. Well, does it add it to the video? I don't need a transcription. I don't need closed captions. What I need is bouncing text or flashing text. And maybe I should find a video that's as an example, maybe, so you guys can help me for real. Let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to find some shorts. I don't want text that just sits. I want text that is I'm looking through my phone and looking through Instagram right now. And of course, you know, when you're looking for it, you're not going to find it. What is this podcast? Start your micro podcast. Give a talk, read a poem, interview a friend. Swolecast.com. Micro podcasting for everyone. Interesting. So right now I'm publishing a podcast on Substack. But swolecast.com. Let me pull that up just so I can remember it. Swell. That's swell. Why would they use that word? Swellcast. There you go. And okay, Mike, reverb Mike. We need MoGraphs, or MoGraphs. And is that an application? All right, I'm gonna look in a second. None of these shorts. I have to check my TikTok, except that TikTok is on that phone that I'm using right now in front of me. All right. Okay. We'll get to that. I'm gonna get to that. I want to be able to add automatic text to some of these videos. All right. What was I doing? I need to get to my notes. Streaming posts, power of women, art exhibit, videos and social, such a pain. Jack, right? Videos and social, such a pain. Yes. Oh. All right. So the good thing is I have my questions. What does the power of women mean to you? And let's go ahead and make that a cap. Pero why to you, and stop the question right there. And look, see, there he goes. What does the power of women mean to you? Control C for copy. Back into Premiere. So here we go. And then it looks like it goes together right there. Oh my God, I did a good job of that right there. Because she kind of like, she was like, you see the head cocks, the shoulders move. It's like a bouncy, but it looks like it, because she was moving, it kind of went right into the move. And she closed her eyes. Oh my God, that's crazy. Okay. I'm going to get back to that in a minute. I'm still not done adding elements. So let's go ahead and add the words. Text. And then go like that. And then Control V. Bam, just leave it for now. I'm going to move this text up right here. And I'm going to add another shape. Let me see. Hold on. Let me deselect that. There we go. Get the shape. Go here. Make a shape. And then I'll put that shape right here. And then make the shape like this. Maybe like that. See that? I made a shape. I'm not going to color it just yet. Right now, I'm just moving things around. We're adding elements first. First, you just get your elements together. All right, good. So I have a place for my text. I can go back to my shape, my graphic, and change the opacity. There it is. Instead of 100, let's make it 40%. Let's see what happens. There it is. Oh, it's too low. Well, let's change the color. Let's also change the color by going to the fill, and it's red because everything I do is red. Because that's the branding for Artist King. Red. So let's go back to the percentage on the opacity right there. Let's go to 60%. There you go. And now let's go back to our text and look for our fonts up there. Myriad Pro. I was using, it was the letter C. It was the letter C for my font. I forgot what the name of the font is. Don't you hate it that you forget it? I love Bebas. Bebas is a good font. It's a great font. And it's really easy to read and see. Hey, Annika in the house. Let's go ahead and increase the size. There it is. Boom. What does the power of women? Now here's where Let's see. Here we go.
Nature and sometimes a little bit of mental health. Power of women.
You know, and so it's okay if we were to have a split where the question pops up and then it fades out and then we see her again. So let's do that. Let's do that. Select, hold shift, select, and move that over so that we have time for the question. We need time for the question. Let's see. Of course, I don't like that. And right now we don't have the power of our effects, so it's okay. Good morning, Annika in the house. Hey, Samir. All right, so SLP Price. We're sitting here editing video for video shorts. Of course, it's taking longer than usual because I am sitting here explaining everything that I'm doing. But usually it's a lot faster. And this is what I need to work on right now. Plus, I'm trying to go through the process of setting up one video, and I have like 9 of them to make. And so as soon as I have the format for one video, I'm gonna just keep reusing that format over and over and over again, and then be able to just drag and drop some of the video files, the audio files, and it goes a lot faster. But the first one, you're overthinking, you're adjusting, you're making things the way you want to, and then to get what you want out of the video. Helena in the house. Helena is part of the Power of Women art exhibit. Where is Helena? She's right here, look.
Hi, I'm Helena Tarlaji from Bangladesh. I completed my...
Yes. Yeah, so there you go. It's Helena is on the Power of Women art exhibit, and so this is what I'm doing. I'm grabbing all the video that I recorded and video that artists like Helena sent me, and I'm making some video shorts. Yes, Helena. Hey, Silver Star, welcome to the stream. And Garrett, I think Garrett is around still. He can check on Silver Star. All right. So I was thinking that first was, okay, what if the question pops up in front of the person and then they answer the question? But as I did that, I was like, yeah, it's not enough time for the question, right? So right now the question is all of, let me see. Look, you just hold it right there and it'll tell you. Duration is it's 5 seconds. 5 seconds. So from here,
There's a little bit of mental health.
so right here. So as she starts talking, we need to have the question.
Mental health.
What does the power of women mean to you?
Power of women.
And see that, like in the amount of time it took me to read it, is she starts to answer the question. So that's really good. And so I need to have that space. So it's better if it's a pop-up that takes over the full screen. So let's do that. Let's try that. What's up, RB in the house? All right, let me select the shape. There we go. Boom. And make it 100%. We're just gonna have to go back. And, you know, it's a trial and error right now. It's still a trial and error. You know, it doesn't have to go this way. Here we go. Look, boom. Oh, and I need, okay, so let's also grab these, go up. Actually, put this up higher so this together. We also need her name. Like, who is this person? Okay. I'm gonna get better. Let's set it right here. So I'm just thinking of stuff. Alt, click, drag. There goes the my shape, and I'm gonna change that shape. Go like this. See that? Boom, bam. And then I'm gonna get another text. There we go. Alt click drag, boom, and this is gonna say her name. Her name is Deshani, visual artist. If I can type, artist. There we go. And I can go like this. Make it little, and then size, boom, Deshani, visual artist. Go there. There we go. Got it. Okay, and now I need a logo. Oh, I'm missing a lot of stuff, and I'm not trying to go through all of that right now, but library, where's my double click into my assets and look for my logo. Artist King. Red, right? No. Red right here. Got it, and bring it in. Boom. Okay, select, scale it down. We're not gonna put it in front of her face. And make it smaller. There you go. All right, so there we go. Never seen DTN stress. And it's you know, this is our business part of the conversation. I enjoy drawing. I love drawing. I just want to draw, you know, but in the current society that we're living in the way social media is designed to be useful tools for the artists, we have to step into other parts of the art life in order to promote ourselves and build up a community. And by building a community, you're able to cultivate clients and relationships that spawn projects and budgets and pay for your lifestyle and continue to be an artist. And so, you know, I don't like filling out paperwork. I don't like writing out contracts. I love negotiating. I don't like doing all this video. It's not that I dislike it. It's just that I'd rather draw. And that's where I'm the happiest. But I do like solving problems. I like solving problems. I like trying out different things and to see how they work for me, right? What's gonna how can I use this other tool to build that presence that I need on the internet? And so sometimes it does take a separate part of the brain, and it does look like I'm stressed. I will say put the names a little higher. I said this for Instagram. It gets cut off at the bottom. Okay. And yeah, and so there's a lot of things that I'm going to make adjustments for. There we go. Let me see. Where's her name? This is her name right there. Look, I can. And you know, I do wish that everything worked the way it works like this. Like when I'm moving this around. Like, why can't I just do that with like my logo? Can't I touch it and move it around like I do with Photoshop? Like, why can't I do that? There's some things that I wished were different. There we go. And let's stack it together. And I also need like the power of women, text on the top. It's gonna be some things that I need to add. I haven't done any of that. But thank you for the suggestions. There we go. You everybody out there needs to go pay attention and follow Annika. Amazing, super talented artist and creative. And when I get grown, I want to be like Annika. That's what I want. Boom. There we go. Let me copy this. Alt, click, drag, and duplicate that graphic. And I'm going to change the size of the graphic. It's going to go like this. Let's go and change the color. Thank you. You're welcome, Annika. There it is. And let me see. Where is it? There it is. Boom. Right there. Bam. Okay. Good. There you go. Little visual. Something. I don't know. Maybe it's too much. I don't know. There you go. Visual artist. All right. Now I need one more text. Alt, click, drag, boom. This text right here is going to say Power of Women. Art exhibit. I don't even know if I typed it correctly or not. Let's go. Oh, yes. I almost got it right. I don't know what happened to the last art exhibit. Power of Women art exhibit. And make that text a little smaller so we can go like that. That was way too small. Is it better if it's centered or off to the right? I don't know. Somebody will tell me. Be right back. Cool. Using a Mogart from Adobe Stock helps with names, adds a little movement, and helps with the overall transition. So I need to dig around and to see what is Mogart. What is Mogart? Because somebody mentioned it. You're right. And I'm sure what I haven't done, and I should have thought about this, Adobe Express may have some templates already. I should have thought about that. I'm over here stressing out. I'm sorry. All right, so I got a stack of stuff right here.
For the time, women are the ones that are pushing.
That's good. Essential graphics. Okay, Reverb. I'm gonna have to check that out. And RB already says go ahead and center the text. Okay, here we go, bro. There it is. Mogart is a template for AE. Oh, okay. Well, I need more explanations. Yeah, so I'm going to definitely look into that. I don't have much experience with After Effects. Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm scared of using After Effects. You see how much trouble I have with Premiere, and I only know how to do 5 things in Premiere. Okay. All right, where was I? Okay, so this needs to be... Oh, that can be right there. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this needs to be up. Up. Go up. There we go. And this going to be like this. Look. This is what I like about some of these things. You can use them in Premiere. Okay, Reverb. Thank you. Helena says After Effects is really nice software. Oh, I need to step it up, huh? Oh, you guys are going to make me... I already have a lot of projects. I'm just trying to do some Instagram stories. Thank you, Reverb. Thank you, RB. All right, let's zoom out. Look. Boom. This got to go up. This can go right there. See, so now we have her name wherever she's at, right? So here, what I want to do is the Power of Women is okay. So I need this shape right here. Here we go, and move this text and go like this. What does? Oh, here we go. What does the Power of Women? What does the mean to you? Let's go put that in a different line, and then the Power of Women or Power of Women. Let's go Power of Women. Make that big. I got the power. I got the power. And then if I was fancy, like I'm not trying to work fancy right now. Thank you, Helena, working After Effects. Then I have like, what does the Power of Women mean to you? I need to get this done. I don't I don't want to. I don't want to. My granddaughter says, I cannot want to. Penny says, I'm not good in After Effects yet, just been working and lurking. Good job, Dan. Oh, thank you, Penny. Well, thank you for lurking and dropping a comment in the chat. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, I'm just doing what I can do by myself right now. Now it'd be nice if there was like a gradient. Are there gradients? And let me see. Has opacity, scale, stroke, shadow. Yeah, that's it. How do we fix it, Penny? We don't fix it. Not today, RB. Not today. Okay, so I got that, right? All right, so here's how it goes. Let's review. Control S to save. All right, let's go. Play.
And sometimes a little bit of mental health. Power of women means growth because
Okay, so here's where we need to add a transition. But because transitions are not working, we're going to have to just do something about it. How could I get rid of the space underneath right here? I want more room up here on the top. All right. Okay. So right around here, she starts talking.
power of women.
So right when she starts talking. Oh, and I haven't added music, so let's go ahead and find my music. Let's do something else that's easy. All right, you must find the music that you pay for. You need to find people who make music and say, hey, let's make a deal. And I have my music. Let me see. Cybernetic beats. Santa Cruz. Let's use Santa Cruz. And let's go with type. And I want that type on this side, man. MP3. There we go. Eternity. All right, let's bring in an MP3. Eternity. Let's see what it sounds like. Oh, that's really short. Right here. Okay, so that's it can't be right. That is right, but it's not the file we need. Delete. Select it. Delete it. All right. What happened here? Length. There we go. What's all these things? Oh, who does this? Let's turn that off. Get him off. Get out of my way. Okay, album. There we go. All right, so Eternity. That was cool. This is, oh, there it is. That's the one we want. WAV file is 1 minute and 48 seconds. Let's try that. Let's see what happens. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Let's go over here. Oh, look at that. Ah, yeah. Woo! Okay. So I like that intro. And it's good. And so the name of the track is called Eternity. I own this track. So Helena, I could use Bengali music if you want me to. However, you don't want to get a copyright strike or what's the other thing? A claim, copyright claim. So Helena, it's important that if you want me to use music that you choose, that's great, but you must own it. You have to be the owner of it. We can't just use any music. However, on TikTok, you can select your own music that's available by TikTok, Facebook, same, and so on. So that's an option. However, I don't like using TikTok and Facebook's music because it's like, yeah, I mean, that's a popular track right now, but that doesn't fit my mood. That doesn't work with what I'm trying to do here. So I have contracted a friend of mine who does music, and he's produced 4 different tracks that I get to use however I want with my work. Yeah, that's what we don't want, a copyright problem, Helena. So, and I want to keep all the videos consistent. So, but I'm open to discussing it. Now, RB says, in case you need it, I can always record some music and send it to you. RB, why did you never offer that before? You know what? I know you play instruments. Oh, my gosh. Yes, bro. Come on, get on with it. Because the more music, the better. I have a very particular taste, and this is what I did with artist, a friend of mine, and so he produced 4 different tracks. I like this one. I have not used this one yet. I have 2 tracks that I've used extensively in my podcast and in my streams. So that's 2 tracks that I've used. But I like how this is like kind of really chill. That's the real chill, but then it bumps, which is cool. Cause let's go with that. Let's go with that. I like that. So in the beginning,
my name's Shawnee Thomas.
Look at that.
I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
All right, it's very loud. It's very loud. So let's go ahead and drop it down to 5. Okay, start it again.
My name's Shawnee Thomas. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I work with paints, so acrylics, sometimes watercolors, a lot of mixed media, found objects, and sometimes jewelry and beading and glass. The themes of my art are typically non-traditional or alternative blackness. I grew up the black sheep kid, so very...
All right, so a couple of notes. Let's Control S to save. One, I think that in the beginning and in the first transition, we don't need a question because she's talking about herself. Here, I feel like there's a little bit of delay that I may either do a transition with the question or just cut the space in between so that she flows. And so I think I like that second option. Let's just flow. Then the last note that I got for myself right now is that I need to take the music down lower because when it starts to bump, there should be no competition. And this is something that I really, 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 don't like in some videos where people are talking and then there's like this music in the background. It's like, bro, I can hardly understand what you're saying. So I need to fix that. RB says, I already recorded intro for Odaris, Jace Jupiter, but he never used it. RB, let's go, bro. You send me what you want, man. Let's have a jam or something. We can do a live stream together and compose music, bro. Let's do something. Let's go. You get make sure you have your internet links together so that I can give you proper credit and we can talk about you. Yo, for real. All right. So let's get back into this here. So the transition here is okay, but it can be tighter.
Tennessee. I work with...
And so the pause that she has when she holds her lips together after she's done talking is great.
Chattanooga, Tennessee. I work...
Because, there's a little skip right here. But it looks like it goes because she keeps moving. This is something that works really well. She's moving. She's constantly like bobbing and weaving, and it's just a natural body language that it just rolls right into this video here. So there's let's see how many seconds is that. 604 is really less than a second. It's 20 frames, so that's all right. That's good. Then here we have
the themes of...
So here's a little bit.
Glass. The themes
of...
Eating and glass. The themes of my...
I don't like that one. And it's really not a bad of a space. It's just that it is jerky.
Jewelry and beading and glass. The themes of my art...
Maybe it's just me.
Glass. The theme...
Thinking about it. I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna have to leave it. Because if I overstress about it, it could make it worse.
Jewelry and beading and glass. The themes of my art are typically...
And we don't have the transition effects working. If I used it last week when I was on Saturday, I was editing the podcast, and I've used but I already set up a template so that the transitions are already built in to my file. So I'm trying to figure this out. Like right here, this cross dissolve. If I was to be able to use this cross dissolve, what I would do is in here, in this piece, I would go cross dissolve and then drop it right there. Boom. Oh, right. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh, it's working now. What? What?
Eating in glass. The themes of my art are typical.
But that looks ugly. I don't like that blur. But there's the cross dissolve. I didn't have it earlier. Couldn't get it to work. Let me see. Hold on. I need it right here. Let me see if it works. Cross dissolve right there. It's working now. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jack. Jack did something. Jack was here earlier and says, yeah, Premiere's tripping. And then Jack went and got a couple of engineers to fix it. Okay, here we go.
Power of women means.
Look at that, Jack. What did I do? You did. I was trying to drag and drop the cross dissolve effects from the effects panel into my sequence timeline, and it wasn't working earlier. And you said, oh, it's probably because Premiere's tripping. And so Jack ran to the engineering team and said, fix it. And it works now. It was working now. I tried it. I was trying it just to see what would happen, and it works. So look at that.
Mental health. Power of women means growth because a lot.
It's I don't know. Yeah, you don't know how it started working. I don't know either. You cannot use cross resolve on the music as is. You need to insert a new line flow on an empty line. Yes, you're right. And I wasn't trying to use cross resolve on the music. I was trying to use it on the video, and I wanted to do it right here in this transition of these two clips. And that's when I tried again cross dissolve, and I was like, let me see, and it worked. It was not doing anything before, correct. Premiere's just having the time. Yeah, and Gary's like, what's up? What is happening here? Oh my God. Oh. If I wasn't live, I would be drinking already. Like, I don't know what's happening. No. Okay. We're almost done. We're almost near to the end of this one video. The rest of the videos are going to be faster because I'm just dragging and dropping the interview and taking out the old interview, renaming the file, and boom. You add a cross dissolve on a segment, but you need to mark that segment to set it. Yes. And yeah. Well, I never had to do what you're saying, RB, before. It was I would just drag and drop from cross dissolve option in the effects panel over to the timeline, and boom, drop it, and it works. I don't know how it happened. And so what I ended up doing earlier was right here on this graphic, I have a cross dissolve, but I made it myself. And so let's zoom in. And so you can see that there it is. My opacity is 100% right there, but then it's at 0% right here. So I made it. So I made that cross dissolve. Look, let's delete it. So now it's 100% total the whole time. And now let's grab the cross dissolve and go like this. Oh, and so now it's not working. See that? It's not working right there. So it's not working on the images, or it's not working on that image. But it works on other things. Let me see. It works on other things. So why would it not work on this image? Is it it's a JPEG. Why is cross dissolve not working? And so maybe that's what you said. On an existing video, you add cross dissolve on a segment, but you need to mark that segment to set it. Well, here is this graphic. And so a graphic that I bring in is not accepting the cross dissolve. So let me undo, and let me see if I can bring back my, so I brought back my, there you go. is me doing it. Select the empty space before it and then include the image. What do you mean? Oh my God, RB, you got it right, bro. Oh, there it is. Yes, hold on, let me delete that.
And being that black sheep and being
oh snap, RB with the big brain. Check the big brain on RB. Why? Cause my selection was right here. My selection was right here, and that's the problem. Oh, I still say that Jack fixed it. Oh, DaVinci Resolve has the same issue. Oh, okay, there we go. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, we're almost done here. We're almost done. I need to fix the music. Let's fix the music. It's too loud. So here's the music track. And so when she's talking, the music is too loud. And so what I have done is set it to where is I drop down the decibel level. 5 points. So let's go to 10. Minus 10. All right, let's control S to save, and let's play it.
My name's Shawnee Thomas. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I work with paints, so acrylics, sometimes watercolors, a lot of mixed media, found objects, and sometimes jewelry and beading and glass. The themes of my art are typically non-traditional or alternative blackness. I grew up the black sheep kid, so very punk rock, goth, things like that. So my elements always have...
It's too loud. It's too loud. It's too loud. And I don't like that dissolve right here, so got to get rid of that. Yeah, it's still, I'd rather go with the jerky motion than that blurry. Yeah, I don't like that blurry. It's no good. Okay, let's go back to the music. It's gonna have to be 15 or 20. Let's go to 20. Let's see how bad 20 sounds. I want it very soft.
My name's Shawnee Thomas. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I work with paints, so acrylics, sometimes watercolors, a lot of mixed media, found objects, and sometimes jewelry and beading and glass. The themes of my art are typically non-traditional or alternative blackness. I grew up the black sheep kid, so very punk rock, goth, things like that. So my elements always have a little bit of darkness in nature and sometimes a little bit of mental health. Power of women means growth, because a lot of the time women are the ones that are pushing movement, growth, discovery, and healing. So a lot of the messages in the piece that I'm featuring right now are about mental health and being that black sheep and being the person who's a little bit different, but that's okay.
Okay. Feeling good. Two things. I noticed two things. One, here I would like to do the logo. And here, let's do the logo. Let's turn down the opacity on this logo. Oh, there's the logo right there. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Like that. So it's a little bit, I don't know, that's too much. Let's go like this. There we go. 16, that's fine. And then let's go to the right. There you go, a little bit to the right. And then opacity. Where you at? Opacity, let's go to 60%. And boom. So that way it's there, but it's not dramatic. Her name stands out. I want to be able to see her name. Music to my ears, says Reverb. Thank you. Thank you, RB, for that win and SLB prize. Says or Reverb says, cue the celebratory music. That's right. Okay, so I turned down the opacity so that it's not dramatic. What's important is the fact that we're listening to the artist. Second thing is I really wanted to have the logo here for Artist King. And so let's go to my project files. Art is King right there. Boom, bring it up. There we go. Of course, it's huge. And so that's where we go from the scale to take it down. Come on. What happened? Oh, I was on the wrong. I touched the wrong thing. Let me see. Yeah, that's fine. Select that. layer, and then, or track, and then bring it down like this, and then over and down, and bring it down. And so maybe to fix the text like that, and then break again the logo over to the right, up a little bit, and then opacity 80% this time. Let's make it 60%. There. So it still says Artist King, but without it being in your face. Jack, Jack says, I know enough of Premiere to be dangerous. Yes, same here. So if I fix anything, it's a happy accident. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Often the small stuff makes a difference. That's right. You know, just little touches. All right. So that was okay with the music. I needed to adjust that logo. Now let's find that end of the music. And right now, this is a minute, right? I want to do a minute max. There you go. So there it is. 59 seconds and 29 frames. Control S to save. And let's see. Let's listen to it. Watch it one more time. It starts off with the power of women.
My name's Shawnee Thomas.
All right, so we need to fix that. The beginning. Zoom in. It's not starting at the same time. Boom. Here we go. Start again. Every time you play it, you're gonna notice something that you need to adjust.
My name's Shawnee Thomas. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I work with paints, so acrylics, sometimes watercolors, a lot of mixed media, found objects, and sometimes jewelry and beading and glass. The themes of my art are typically non-traditional or alternative blackness. I grew up the black sheep kid, so very punk rock, goth, things like that. So my elements always have a little bit of darkness in nature and sometimes a little bit of mental health. Power of women means growth, because a lot of the time women are the ones that are pushing movement, growth, discovery, and healing. So a lot of the messages in the piece that I'm featuring right now are about mental health and being that black sheep and being the person who's a little bit different, but that's okay.
All right, so two things to fix. One is to finish the music at the end of the video. So I'm gonna have to chop it. Two is this text. I'm not happy about that text. There's the space right here. See that? I forget what the word is. In any case, power of women lines have a specific amount of space in between the lines, but the last one is too tight. So either bring down what does the down closer to the word power, or give every line the same distance, which is, I really don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and double click and go into power. What does the power? I got the power. And is it called leading? Is it leading? I forget what the word is. It is leading. I was right. Oh my God. All right. Let's go. Make it less. So I'm just using the yes, leading. Thank you, Reverb. Using the arrow keys. Yep. I know these things, but I forget. I'm like, I don't know what that is. All right. What is the power of women? Let me see. Let's see what it looks like now. Is it? Oh, it's not enough. But see, that's close. It is better looking. Just use the arrow keys. All right. Well, you know what? Maybe. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. So that has a gap. It's a gap. Let's get a gap here. Maybe that's where it's. Let's see. Oh no. Oh, I see. Okay, let's go like this. There we go. How about that? Oh, so it does everything. It's not doing just the that line that I select. It's doing all of it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, okay, okay. Always makes those up. Leading and tracking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so gonna have to do extra work here, but you know that's the deal, right? Okay. Control, no, Alt, click and drag. Boom. I can't do anything here. What is up with that? There we go. All right, so this is the other one. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so fix this one. And what we're going to do is take out mean to you and take out what does. Right there. That's how we're going to do it. Bring that in. Go there. Set it in the middle. I usually illustrate the text in Adobe Illustrator and import to Premiere. Correct. Helena, I do that all the time too. That's why I had Photoshop open earlier, so that I can mess around with some graphics. But yeah, I thought, hey, it's just some text. How hard can it be? Oh. All right, I'm still going to change the leading on this. All right, here we go. Power of women. So it's kind of tight. Boom. All right, there we go. And then put that right there. Got it. Now, I did keep a copy of the old one. And I'm going to make a second copy of that old one. Boom, bam. There we go. Oof. There it is. All right, so let's turn that one off and get back to this one. And double click and just get rid of everything else. There it is. The. What does the who? I'll fix that in a second. That's what I'm doing, RB. Using separate elements. So that way it's I get what I want. It's not Premiere doing what it wants to do. Dan gets what I want. For real. Look, see, now I can go like, and so now that's kind of that's kind of cool spacing. All right, let's see. Okay, now let's get the next one. Turn the eyeball back on, double click, and go like this. There we go. There we go. Yeah, much better. At least as an artist and designers, we're relentless in getting things just so. I'm not sure if other occupations are like that. Yes, that's right. And if RB says if nothing else works, we'll ask Penny to fix it. RB putting people to work. Okay, that's cool. That's good. But you're right, Penny. You know, sometimes like, you know, that's not what I want. Let me fix it. Let me adjust it. And so if the what does the power lines are tight, then I want the women mean to you tight also. So there we go. Penny says, no, RB. Okay, Control S to save. And let's see how that looks. Let's go.
Nature and sometimes a little bit of mental health. Power of women means growth, because a lot of the time women are the ones that are pushing movement, growth, discovery, and healing. So a lot of the messages in the piece that I'm featuring right now are about mental health and being that black sheep and being the person who's a little bit different, but that's okay.
And that's it. That's where it is. There's a ooh. So that ooh, we should have that oh right there. Ooh. Can't sing. I'm sorry, but and I don't know all about music. I've heard, and I've paid attention to how musicians talk, and you know the beats and the tempos, and you know there's like an arrangement, And so I forget the word. In any case, you don't want to stop the beat at the wrong time. But I'm 25 frames too far. So I think I have to cut out this part right here where it goes, That's it right there. Because it goes, It goes right there. Oh, maybe right here. Yeah. There's the, So I don't want to cut it in the middle of it saying something. So I don't know how good this is, but and it should have a fade out. So let's undo and let's go like this. Undo that. Cut right here at the end and then fade out. Let's fade it out. Let's fade it out. That way I don't have to worry about too much. If you want to cut the music where logic ends, then yes, you're right, and that's what I was trying to do. Meaning you cut at the conclusion of a segment. Yeah. And so there's like doom doom doom, and so some certain number of those doom doom dooms is a segment. I get it, and I was trying to, but I kind of want to end my music under the minute. And so what I'm gonna do instead is to fade out. And so here, select, look, lock the level here, and then when I get here, I want that decibel level to be under 40 or something like that. Boom. Exactly. Thank you, Orby. I get it. I know stuff. I just don't know what it's called. But yes. When you hear the end or a pause in the music, you cut it there. Correct.
The person who's a little bit different, but that's okay.
And it kind of fades out. It's still too loud because you can hear it fading out. So let's go 50.
Sheep and being the person who's a little bit different, but that's okay.
All right, that's cool. Fade it to below 12,800. I don't know what that means, RB. What are you talking about? It says level right here, decibels, man. Ain't no hertz. Ain't no hertz here. I mean, let's just start looking at all these other things, man. Ugh. Don't make my head hurt. I think this is good. I think this is good. I got the fade just right, and below 30. Okay, right. So it's at 50 right now. Under 50 right now. It's negative 50. So I got that. All right, cool. So there it is. Control S to save. Let's watch the whole thing one more time, and then we're gonna export.
My name's Shawnee Thomas. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I work with paint, so acrylic.
I think her head is too far to one side. All right. Let's see. Right, where is she? Right here. Right there. Position. Okay. So what is that? 588. So now you click on all the other ones and make it 588. You see that? And then boom, because this one's on this side, so 588. And then you click on this one, and she's gonna be 588. Yeah, she's too far to one side. 588. Is that an 8? That's 99. There we go. There it is. Center up. Yeah, for sure. That's right. Thank you. That's why you watch it, man. All right, here we go.
My name's Shawnee Thomas. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
She's closer to the middle.
Paint, so acrylics, sometimes watercolors, a lot of mixed media, found objects, and sometimes jewelry and beading and glass.
She does move.
The themes of my art are typically non-traditional or alternative blackness.
I grew up the black sheep kid, so very punk rock, goth, things like that. So my elements always have a little bit of dark.
I think this is good. Question by Rick says, can you copy and paste the position in other clips? I don't know, but I know that when you select the clip, you can see in your edit controls that the scale, position, all that stuff is right there. And so sometimes what I have done in the past is I keep a notepad as I and I keep track of like what position certain things are in, and then that's how I make sure that when I'm checking my clips that they're all matching up. But RB says you can. I wouldn't know how would you do. In the controls there is all you need to copy and paste. Sometimes a group of clips and entering one by one is tedious. Okay, so I mean I guess if I went to like right click, I don't know how would I do that. Just select and then copy. Okay, I could do that. All right, that's cool. And then just click here and then click in and then paste. I could do that. I guess that works. There it is. That's it. All right, so let's watch it one last time. And I think that's it right here. I think we have a winner. That'll be time to export.
My name's Shawnee Thomas. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
I feel like it's still off center, but I think we have to allow it because the hair, she has more hair on one side than the other side. And so the volume, I don't know if there's more volume, and then and so then her face has to be like just right. Otherwise, it's the hair gets cut off, and I don't want to see a cut off part of the hair, or maybe even the it looks off center because also the angle of her hair. So sometimes you just gotta live with those little tiny things. Great edit. Thank you, Rick. Okay, let's go.
My name's Shawnee Thomas. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I work with paints, so acrylics, sometimes watercolors, a lot of mixed media, found objects, and sometimes jewelry and beading and glass. The themes of my art are typically non-traditional or alternative blackness. I grew up the black sheep kid, so very punk rock, goth, things like that. So my elements always have a little bit of darkness in nature and sometimes a little bit of mental health. Power of women means growth, because a lot of the time women are the ones that are pushing movement, growth, discovery, and healing. So a lot of the messages in the piece that I'm featuring right now are about mental health and being that black sheep and being the person who's a little bit different, but that's okay.
All right, that's it. That's good. Thank you, Rick. Says, by the way, great edit. First time checking this feature out on Behance. I live in Cloud Apps Daily. Awesome. Well, welcome to the stream. And Reverb Mike says, winner, chicken dinner, ding, ding, ding. I can go get lunch now and think about what I did. But we're going to export first. And then I'll take a lunch and think about what happened. What did I do? And then spend the rest of the day knocking out the rest. And the rest are going to be faster, right? Right now, I already spent 2 hours. And part of the time was just setting up the project. Part of the time was working with this other video that I'm not too happy about. I may have to just reach out to the artist, say, I'm sorry, can I record again? I hate doing that, people's times. I don't like wasting people's times. But the rest of the videos are just gonna go that much faster because I already have the layout of what I want. The composition is ready to go, and we can check our list in a second. But let's go ahead and Control S to save, and I like to save at a place where it looks cool.
Jewelry and beading and glass.
Let's see, let's go. There you go, right there. I don't know what happens, but I do Control S or save and I leave it at a particular point because I think that somehow there's like the file save preview takes it up off of the place where you saved it. Or export it. I don't know. Maybe it's in my head, but anyway, here we go. Export file, export media. Let's open this up. Boom. So right now we have match Source Power of Women is the name, but this is not the name of the file. Let's look. Let's also look where it's going to save. It's going to save into the folder that I wanted to save in. And I saved to my cloud Dropbox, and so then I'm able to open that file on my phone and then save it so that I can post it on Instagram and so on. So yeah, it's super great. All right, so this is video interviews. Yeah, let's go there. That was Deshane. So pow. So let's go pow. Come on. Shani. Okay, got it. So there is a Deshani video file in here, and that's the original file, and then the PAL version is going to be the actual video, the edited version. So I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 videos. So this is one. I got 10 more to go. Save it. So that's ready. The title, the location, and now the format I think is fine, because right here it says 1080 by 1920, and that's correct. That is 1080 across, 1920 down. I send it to media encoder and let the media encoder pop up. What I like about media encoder is that usually when I do my podcast, I will export the audio file first, use the media encoder, and while that media encoder is exporting the audio file, I then also export the video file for the YouTube version of the podcast. And so I can do several things at the same time without interrupting the rendering. So there you go. Click on the plus, and there it goes. And it's a short video. Look, it's not going to take time. Hello from AU. Hey Roman, how are you? It's Rick says yes. It's always a breeze when you get that template detailed, dialed in. Correct. Yeah, and that's why this took so long, because you're thinking, you're adjusting. Boom. Look, it's finished. It's done. And then, but yeah, once you got it, man, that's it. Okay, video interviews. There it is. It's right there. Look. Let's click it.
My name's Shawnee Thomas. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I work with paints, so acrylics, sometimes watercolors, a lot of mixed media, found objects, and sometimes jewelry and beading and glass. The themes of my art are typically non-traditional or alternative Black.
I'm listening, and I wish it was louder, her voice. So let's click here. Let me see. Let me listen to this here.
I work with paints, so acrylics, sometimes
it looks pretty high
watercolors.
on the right-hand side. I wonder if I can bump it up. And I'm working in Adobe Premiere. Let's do 2. Let's bump it up 2.
My name's Shawnee Thomas. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
2 works. What if we do 3? Bump it up 3. There we go. Select the next audio track. Go to 3. Select the next audio track. Go to 3. Select the next audio track. Go to 3. And I advise people, I mean, unless you got like a super duper studio, to wear headphones. You wanna be able to capture and hear everything as it plays. I have lots of speakers, and there's sound static from speakers or Bluetooth or whatever, and so no, you need to be able to hear.
My name's Shawnee Thomas. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
She has a very soft voice, and but I think I like this better. All right, export it again, and she has I don't want her. There you go. Let's go with that face. Save. Let's do it again. Export. Media. Again, everything is good. Let's change the name. And so it's PAL, but it's not going to be that one. Oh, yeah, let's save it. Yes, it's going to take... Let's get rid of the old one. Let's go. Boom. Send to encoder. It's right here. Media encoder. Play. And close that window. Let's go there. All right. We're almost done here. No, don't be sorry. It's cool. It's good. You ask questions and we got answers. And I'm going to get back to this e-sketched it. Sorry. I am going to be there this Saturday. E-sketched it. I'm the curator. This is my show. I produce this show. So I will be there at this this Saturday, March 18, at the art exhibit. And look, this is the stuff that we did: elements, video interviews, the branding PNGs, thumbnails, story images, branding logo. There we go. Branding logo. That's what we did. Logo. Compositions, a portrait mode. I added music, art exhibit, graphic, artist sharing. That's the person talking. The text question, artist sharing, art exhibit, graphic, and music. That's exactly what we did. I just did that. I did some audio adjustments with Adobe Podcast. Audio formatting with Adobe Audition. Sometimes I had to format from one thing to the other. All right, I'll see you there. You sketched it. And then audio and video sync with Adobe Premiere. Added captions with Adobe Premiere. Individual story cards with a Photoshop. But I did not do much with Photoshop today except that one image. Video composition, editing, export, Adobe Premiere. There's a lot of stuff that we did with Premiere that I'm not listing here. And still the question of the day is, how can I add cool looking captions to my video shorts? So let's play that video now. This is the new one. Oh, it kept the, so that's the old one.
My name's Shawnee Thomas. I am from Chattanooga. My name's Shawnee Thomas. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
It doesn't sound louder. Does not sound louder. But I think I'm gonna chill at this. So there's the second one. Yeah, the second one is with the 1. So that's the number 1. Let's go ahead and select that one and delete it. There we go. So that we only have that one.
My name's Shawnee Thomas. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I work with paints, so acrylics, sometimes watercolors, a lot of mixed media, found objects, and sometimes jewelry and beading and glass. The themes of my art are typically non-traditional or alternative blackness. I grew up the black sheep kid, so very punk rock, goth, things like that. So my elements always have a little bit of darkness in nature and sometimes a little bit of mental health. Power of women means growth because a lot of the
I saw something. Oh, okay. Right here. There's the logo right there. That logo, of course, it was fading out. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. All right. I think I need to fix that. Hold on. Let me delete that. Delete it. Get out. Close that media encoder. Thank you, Jack. Jack says, love the recap. Yes. Are you there in the mornings? Asking Roman. There where, Roman? Where am I? And I can see what I did wrong. I can see what I did. Well, no, yes, that's right. I can see it right there. Hey, Urbana, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. There it is. See this? See this? Everything has cross dissolve except the Artist King logo. So as everything fades out, the Artist King logo does not. So we go through our effects, cross dissolve, and just make sure we have one here. Oh, there it is. Okay, I know. RB told me to move my selection thing away. Come on, there we go. There it is. So now everything fades out right there. You see that? Okay, now I still want more audio from her voice. So let's go there. That's that was a 3. So let's make it a 5. That's a 5 right there.
Bree and healing.
And I want a 5 here. That says pan. Oh, that's the wrong thing. No wonder. It's like that's not even right. Oh, so I was clicking on the wrong stuff. Hold on. Volume right here. Oh my gosh. There it is. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I had it in the wrong place. Not pan. Not Peter Pan. 1, 2, 3. There it is. 1, 2, 3. And 0 on the Peter Pan. I was like, yeah, it doesn't sound like this. All right, RB, thank you for hanging out. All right, let's go.
My name's Shawnee Thomas. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I work with paints, so acrylics, sometimes watercolors, a lot of mixed media, found objects, and sometimes jewelry and beading and glass. The themes of my art are typically non-traditional or alternative blackness. I grew up the black sheep kid, so very punk rock, goth, things like that. So my elements always have a little bit of darkness in nature and sometimes a little bit of mental health. Power of women means growth, because a lot of the time women are the ones that are pushing movement, growth, discovery, and healing. So a lot of the messages in the piece that I'm featuring right now are about mental health and being that black sheep and being the person who's a little bit different, but that's okay.
There it is. Okay, that sounds better. I boosted up her voice a little bit. It wasn't too bad because you can see the
Now
little,
are about
you know, she's in the yellow, and that's all right. I do have my audio kind of turned up, and but I was really interested in making sure that you could hear her clearly, and because man, I pay attention to the audio on YouTube videos and shorts. It's like, how did they get such a clear, beautiful audio? And then I listen to my videos and I sound terrible, and I'm like, but I got good microphones. Not this one, not today, right now, but you know, usually I do have a couple of pieces, and it's like, oh, what am I doing wrong? And I think part of it has to do with the recording setting, the space, and then part of it has to do, well, can you tweak out some things? So I got it. Okay, Control S to save. Let me make sure it says. Yeah, she moves a lot. Let's go with a smile. Just leave a smile. Save. File. Come on, file. And then export again. We're doing it again. We're going to do it again and again. Yeah. All right, boom. So let's type it in. Pow. D. Shani. All right, boom. All right. Everything is straight. It says 1080 by 1920. Sent to media encoder. Here it goes. Media encoder. Hey, Axel in the house. All right, boom. And then play. You know, and it helps to have a good computer. It's not the greatest, but it does have a 1080 or 1060 GeForce graphics card. So, boom, done. Okay, last time to look at this. Then I am going to go on break. Make a lunch break. Here we go.
My name's Shawnee Thomas. I am from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I work with paints, so acrylics, sometimes watercolors, a lot of mixed media, found objects, and sometimes jewelry and beading and glass. The themes of my art are typically non-traditional or alternative blackness. I grew up the black sheep kid, so very punk rock, goth, things like that. So my elements always have a little bit of darkness in nature and sometimes a little bit of mental health. Power of women means growth, because a lot of the time women are the ones that are pushing movement, growth, discovery, and healing. So a lot of the messages in the piece that I'm featuring right now are about mental health and being that black sheep and being the person who's a little bit different, but that's okay.
I feel good. It took 3 hours, but it's all good. Look, just close out stuff. It's amazing what we had to do today. I'm gonna add this. This is what this is what I did today, and I'm gonna add this to the description here on Behance so that you guys have boom, there it is. Oh, I didn't add this information here. Boom, there it goes. So you can see what I did today. It's all right. It's pretty simple, to the point. I got the finished video here. I can open Dropbox on my phone and download that to my phone, upload it to TikTok, upload it to Snapchat and all the different places, and bam. Did the speaker's head move out of the frame? When was that? When was that? Nice editing, says Helena. And let's see.
Okay. Black sheep. The messages in the piece that I'm featuring right now are about mental health and being that black sheep and being the person who's have a little bit of darkness in nature and sometimes a little bit of mental health.
She did move a lot.
Goth, things like that. So my elements always have a little bit of darkness in nature and sometimes a little bit of mental health.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that Ray, I tried to make as much adjustments as I could to make sure that my the subject was in the middle of the frame, kind of like I am right now. But it's kind of tough when people move a lot. Yeah, it was her hair, right? And then she cocked her head, and it did move out the frame. All right, so thank you all so much for your help. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me. Thank you for making this last 2 hours useful and in working on this project. If you're in Atlanta, stop through at the Kirkwood Branch Library, hang out with us, and say hello to the artists. Check out the artwork at the Kirkwood Branch Library in Atlanta, Georgia. I will be there. Helena's artwork is going to be there. All this artists' artwork is going to be there. And hey, we're going to have a good time. Ray, do not apologize. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Helena. Thank you, Gareth. Thank you, Axel. I know the Concord is out of order, says Axel. Mayara, thank you for stopping through. Appreciate you. RB, thank you, RB, for your help. SM, thank you. Jack, thank you for coming through with, I'm still going to say that you did the work. You fixed Adobe Premiere. Roman Urbana, thank you for stopping through. I appreciate your help. And Rick, thank you for your feedback. Reverb Mike, thank you for your suggestions. I am going to look into this. And I'm going to talk to RB some more so that I can figure out how to do more with Adobe Premiere, After Effects, and make my shorts that much more exciting. Claudia, I just remembered, Claudia makes awesome Instagram shorts. Oh my gosh, I need to connect with her and get some advice. Thank you everybody else. Who else have I not said? SLP Price, Penny Doodles, Helena. Let's see. I want to give everybody a shout, man. Everybody gets a shout. And Annika was here. I appreciate Annika for your feedback. You guys are all awesome. Silver Star, and Christopher Williams, Axel, Alex. Oh yeah, Adiola, Annette, Danette, and all of y'all stopping through. You, oh guys, super awesome. Until next time, I am DTM Delta Tango Mike. I stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at 9 a.m. I'll see you next time. Catch you on the flip side.